This is Health Broadcasting Service, HBS Radios, your global pioneers in specialist radio broadcasting, bringing you everything to enhance your health and well-being. Health is your human right. HBS, your partners in everything about your health and well-being.
Health Broadcasting Service, HBS Radio. HBS Radio is who you're looking for.
Weekly health news in review coming to you from the Health Broadcasting Service HBS radio channel. More than 410.916 million people have been reported to be infected by the novel coronavirus globally, and 6,184,689 have died, according to a Reuters tally. Infections have been reported in more than 210 countries and territories since the first cases were identified in China in December 2019. Let's look at the COVID-19 deaths and infections rates globally. We will start with 3 randomly selected countries. First, Vietnam. Vietnam is at peak at 175 infections per 100,000 people reported in the last 7 days, confirmed at the time of this report. Vietnam crosses 2,500,000 reported COVID-19 infections. COVID-19 infections in Vietnam are at their peak, the highest daily average reported, now at 24,127 new infections reported each day. There have been 2,510,860 infections and 38,946 coronavirus-related deaths reported in the country since the pandemic began. Vietnam's vaccination history. Vietnam has administered at least 185,731,134 doses of COVID vaccines so far. Assuming every person needs 2 doses, that's enough to have vaccinated about 96.3% of the country's population. And next, the United States. The United States leads the world in the daily average number of new infections reported, accounting for 1 in every 12 infections reported worldwide each day. United States is at 23% of peak and falling at 403 infections per 100,000 people reported in the last 7 days, confirmed at the time of this report. United States leads the world in the daily average number of new infections reported, accounting for 1 in every 12 infections reported worldwide each day. COVID-19 infections are decreasing in United States, with 189,268 new infections reported on average each day. That is 23% of the peak, the highest daily average reported on January 15. There have been 77,743,912 infections and 921,965 coronavirus-related deaths reported in the country since the pandemic began. United States vaccination history. United States has administered at least 547,109,724 doses of COVID vaccines so far. Assuming every person needs 2 doses, that's enough to have vaccinated about 83.3% of the country's population. Belarus. The average number of new infections reported in Belarus each day reaches new high, now reporting more than 7,700 daily. Belarus is at peak and still rising, with 570 infections per 100,000 people reported in the last 7 days, as at the time of this report. Belarus reports its largest number of new COVID-19 infections since the start of the pandemic at 8,900. COVID-19 infections in Belarus are at their peak, the highest daily average reported, now at 7,796 new infections reported each day. There have been 831,966 infections and 6,253 coronavirus-related deaths reported in the country since the pandemic began. Belarus vaccination history. Belarus has administered at least 10,028,295 doses of COVID vaccines so far. Assuming every person needs 2 doses, that's enough to have vaccinated about 53% of the country's population. Total infections and deaths for each country include both confirmed and probable infections and deaths where that data is available. If probable infections and deaths are not reported by a country, we only use confirmed infections and deaths. The data are no complete count of every COVID-19 infection and death in all countries, as the counts are based on the best available information accessible to Reuters at any given time. Countries may miss infections and deaths for any number of reasons, such as delays in processing testing data, lag in reporting, lack of testing, and so on. Some countries may exclude certain categories of infections and deaths that others include, for example, probable infections, or have different criteria as to what may be counted as a COVID-19 infection or death. Some countries change the way they are reporting to include or exclude a certain category of infections or deaths, which can lead to a significant increase or decrease in their total and what they reported previously. Here are the lists of the top 50 countries by the number of reported cases. By countries and total deaths. Confirmed deaths per territories: cases 10,000. And inhabitants. United States 921, 96 77,743, 912 28.22. India 509,011 42,665,534 3.76. Brazil 638,362 27,479,963 30.48. France 134,697 21,529,213 20.11. United Kingdom 159,570 18,306,859 24.01. Russia 710,863 14,133,509 49.2. Turkey 90,362 12,868, 328 10.98. Germany 119,899 12,340,129 14.46. Italy 151,015 12,105,675 24.99. Spain 95,995 10,604,220.51. Argentina 124,081 8,734,551 27.89. Iran 133,718 6,806,265 16.35. Colombia 137,115 6,020,095 27.62. Netherlands 21,396 5,734,472 12.42. Poland 108,125 402,289 28.47. Mexico 312,819 5,292,706 24.79. Indonesia 145,176 4,807,778 5.42. Ukraine 102,808 4,525,723.04. Japan 20,387 3,926,984 1.61. South Africa 96,993 3,641,811 16.79. Philippines 54,933 637,285.15. Peru 208,381 3,445,680 Belgium 29,624 3,421,081 25.91. Israel 9,466 3,404,548 10.66. Czech Republic 37,823 3,396,250 35.58. Canada 35,231, 3,170,649, 9.51. Portugal 20,533, 85,260, 19.96. Malaysia 32,125, 3,040,235, 10.19. Chile 40,558, 2,621,427, 21.66. Thailand 22,436, 2,593,327, 3.23. Romania 61,601, 2,562,315, 31.65. Switzerland 12,535, 2,537,654, 14.72. Australia 4,593, 2,527,112, 1.84. Vietnam 38,946, 2,510,864.08. Sweden 16,395, 2,389,605, 16.11. Denmark 4,068, 2,327,399, 7.02. Iraq 24,704, 2,275,571, 6.43. Austria 14,372, 2,274,664, 16.26. Greece 24,737, 2,174,104, 23.05. Bangladesh 28,819, 1,909,664, 1.79. Serbia 14,427, 1,841,010, 20.66. Hungary 42,361, 1,695,991, 43.33. Pakistan 29,772, 1,483,798, 1.4. Georgia 15,556, 1,454,065, 41.74. Jordan 13,477, 1,450,810, 13.54. South Korea 7,045, 1,350,627, 1.37. Kazakhstan 13,464, 1,289,909, 7.37. Ireland 6,291, 1,242,806, 12.93. Slovakia 18,095, 1,241,121, 33.22. Morocco 15,781, 1,155,165, 4.38. The information is sourced from Reuters tally based on statements from health ministries and government officials generated at 1600 GMT. More reports. Hong Kong COVID infection surge. Hong Kong reported 986 new coronavirus infections on Thursday as authorities scrambled to contain an outbreak which medical experts warn could see 28,000 daily cases by the end of March, with the unvaccinated elderly a particular worry. The rise in cases, up tenfold since Feb. 1, is proving to be the biggest test for the global financial hub's dynamic zero policy of virus suppression, which has turned Hong Kong into one of the world's most isolated cities. Japan's COVID surge shows signs of peaking. Japan's biggest wave of COVID-19 cases to date is showing signs of peaking, though authorities are extending virus restrictions into next month to try to bring down the rate of hospitalizations. Top medical advisor Shigeru Omi said on Thursday that health centers would shift towards focusing on care for the elderly and those at risk of developing serious illness. Vietnam warns of hospital strain. Vietnam warned on Thursday that its healthcare system could become overloaded after seeing a surge in new daily coronavirus infections following its week-long Lunar New Year holiday. The Southeast Asian country reported nearly 24,000 new cases on Wednesday, compared to about 15,000 per day in the week before the annual holiday. South Korea turns to self-treatment. South Korea said on Thursday patients with mild coronavirus symptoms will have to treat themselves, aiming to free up medical resources for more serious cases, as new infections hit a fresh high because of the fast-spreading Omicron variant. South Korea has largely been a COVID-19 mitigation success story, thanks to aggressive testing and tracing, social distancing and mask wearing. COVAX cuts North Korea's vaccine allotment. The COVAX Global COVID-19 Vaccine Sharing Program has scaled back the number of doses allocated for North Korea, international aid organizations said, as the country has so far failed to arrange for any shipments. A website dashboard maintained by the United Nations Children's Agency, UNICEF, shows the number of doses earmarked for North Korea now stands at 1.54 million, down from as many as 8.4 million last year. Philippines welcomes back foreign tourists. The Philippines welcomed back more than 200 foreign tourists on Thursday, becoming the latest Southeast Asian nation to reopen in a bid to revive a battered tourism sector after its borders shut to visitors nearly 2 years ago due to the pandemic. Popular for its white sand beaches and rich marine life, the Philippines has seen a sharp drop in coronavirus cases. New York, Massachusetts ease COVID rules. The governors of New York and Massachusetts announced on Wednesday that they would end certain mask mandates in their states, joining a growing list of U.S. state leaders planning to lift face covering rules as the latest COVID-19 surge eases. New York Governor Kathy Hochul said her state would stop requiring people to wear a mask or prove they had received a COVID-19 vaccine when entering most indoor public places, starting on Thursday, thanks to a decrease in cases and hospitalizations. That is all we have for you in this news segment. We will be back with more news next week. You can also engage with us through our social media Facebook and Instagram at Health Broadcast. Visit our website at www.healthbroadcastingservice.com. Please remember to press the subscribe button to stay abreast of vital and authentic health news developments from across the globe, brought to you weekly from our YouTube channel Health Broadcasting Service HBS Radio Live channel. Stay safe and remain healthy.
This is Health Broadcasting Service, HBS Radios, your global pioneers in specialist radio broadcasting, bringing you everything to enhance your health and well-being. Health is your human right. HBS, your partners in everything about your health and well-being.
Health Broadcasting Service.